was a drummer in the band. Both of you performing on Friday nights for a stadium full of fans. One was a tough child to discipline, a rebel, if you will. One worked at Chick-fil-A and worked hard to pay for a bill.
Oh my God.
Travis was born with a lazy eye. Okay, Travis was born with a lazy eye. I called him Pirate. He wore a patch. Anna attended ECU, a fellow pirate. He found his match. Anna sure does love her chicken, always a little red wine in her cup. But Travis can't eat dinner with his in-laws without literally throwing up. One thing they have in common, they have exactly the same size feet. They can share each other's shoes and they think it's kind of neat. How to lose a guy in 10 days is one of his favorite picks. Whoa. Anna, how did you get so lucky finding a guy who loves chick-fil-A?
Wow! Wow! Man code is dropping! It's dropping!
A piece of advice for Anna, and take it from me, please. Keep your pantry stocked with everything you don't need. Doritos, pizza, hot dogs and chips, Oreos and oatmeal cream pies. He eats everything that you should never eat, and don't forget ranch for his fries. Now, Travis, you have quite a big job on your hands. Anna has quite the forgetful mind. She has so many things to get done and often seems to run out of time. She loves a hot bath and a good glass of wine. Make sure you pay attention to that. She loves to read and play on Facebook, so you watch her sitcoms while she does that.
Anna, it's hard when you're just starting out. The luxuries can seem out of reach. But don't you worry, when Frank dies, we got dibs on the house at the beach. Boom.
He said boom. Boom. Oh, it's horrible.
To the parents of our bride and groom, what a terrific job you've done. You've taught them the important things in life, the balance of hard work and fun. Now don't you worry, don't you fret, your parenting days aren't done. See, tomorrow your duties will double because you're getting a new daughter and a new son. We consider ourselves lucky. All your friends are truly great. Even if you miss your niece's birthday because of the wedding for the Drakes. Speaking of our precious little girl who wished we could be here tonight, thank you for loving her like your own. You do the aunt-uncle thing just right. Speaking of doing something just right, there's no special rules to your bliss. Take this one piece of advice from us and seal every day with a kiss.
When the other's in trouble, make sure you have his or her back. When one is sad or feeling down, work together to get back on track. Make sure you offer a shoulder to lean, especially when the going gets tough. And remember to take the good with the bad and work together to find the good when it's rough. 4 years of marriage, and we don't know it all, but we do know that marriage is fine. Like wine in a bottle, you just let it sit. It only gets better with time.
We love you both. We love you both so much. We're thankful you found one another. Anna, we consider you the lucky one. You've got a new sister and a brother.
We've rambled and rhymed, enough don't you think? Please stand for this toast. Get up on your feet.
Here's a toast to the couple for a wonderful night. Please grab your drinks and hold them up high. To the bride and the groom, the future husband and wife, your journey has started, so go live your life. Bunch of some paper.
That was
Okay. Like I told you, I got to get the last word. And it's going to be ugly. Why didn't y'all laugh at that? You think I'm really going to be ugly? I want to share with you just a few thoughts tonight, although most of the story that I'm going to talk to you about is in pictures, and that'll follow me in just a minute. Anna, you are a wonderful young woman, and I've grown to love you like a daughter. But girl, do you know what you've gotten yourself into? Somebody talked a little bit earlier about a crazy-ass family. You ain't even seen a crazy-ass family until you deal with us. So, let me tell you the Travis story. Early on a Thursday morning, October the 2nd, 1980, 6:55 a.m. exactly, this little bundle of joy came into the world. I often tell the story that when Travis was born, it's like he came out with a cigar in one hand and a martini in the other, saying, "Who the hell's the boss around here?" At 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 21 inches long, he made his mark early on all of us. Now, when Travis was born, I made it to the door of the delivery room, which was better than I did with Mandy. I was in the bathroom throwing up when Mandy was born. But with Travis, I made it to the door, I peeked in, and that is good progress. So let me, Anna, give you some of the tokens of Travis that I call. You know that Travis loves hats. And so what I want to give you is the first hat he ever wore on his little head. And I'm going to put it on this little, hold on. I found a little baby with blue eyes, so I thought, so pass that down to Anna, so it should have. So, the second thing I'm going to leave with you is the same thing that I left with Mandy when she got married 4 years ago. Here's the newspaper, Charlotte News, on the day he was born. October the 2nd, 1980. And I'll tell you a few of the headlines in the story. The prime lending rate was raised to 14%, sparking a grim prediction for the economy and borrowing customers. There was another story in there, it's called When You Gotta Go. Now this story was a local headline about a 29-year-old, by the way, he's 29 now, a 29-year-old guy who stepped in the middle of Mallard Creek Road to relieve himself and was hit by a car. Be sure to read that article, it's a very good article. Young Ford was advertising a brand new T-Bird for $58.95, involving a $144 a month payment and an annual percentage rate of 14%. Two-bedroom apartments in Selwyn Village were $250 a month. The #1 album was The Game by Queen, and the #1 single was Another One Bites the Dust. Now, how appropriate is that? And the Steak and Ale on Albemarle Road was advertising a full steak dinner with all the trimmings for $9. So, fast forward a couple of years. Here's what you were wearing. When you were cold, you wore this.
I can still fit in that, I think.
When it was chilly outside, you wore this. And he's going to deny this, but I'm going to show you all anyway.
Bring it.
This is what he slept on every night. This is his favorite pillowcase. And then it was off to grade school with the very highest marks. He was a great student in elementary school. And then in middle school, there was some ambivalence about what he did in school, but he had pictures drawn of himself while he was in school, so I've got that for Anna as well. And high school, he was all over the map. High school was just an absolute nightmare in some way. But just to let you know about his commitment to his education, there were two things I brought from high school. He met at West Charlotte High School. He went one semester and made the honor roll, and I framed it, kept it. And the most important souvenir from high school was this. So, fast forward again to tonight, to where we all are right now. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no better way to see the journey of Travis and Anna except through a pictorial video. So we have a video to show you that will sort of highlight their years together, or their years apart and then together. And so if you'll direct your attention to the video and sit back and relax and enjoy it.